Manchester United have officially plunged into full-blown crisis management mode, and the board's answer? Dragging former midfielder Michael Carrick out of managerial obscurity, tossing him a whistle, and praying he can salvage what's already shaping up to be another train wreck of a season. A club source confirmed Tuesday that Carrick, who was most recently managing Championship side Middlesbrough, has agreed in principle to take over Manchester United on an interim basis until the end of the current campaign. The move comes after the inevitable and overdue sacking of Ruben Amorim, whose chaotic and rudderless tenure finally ended earlier this month. The Portuguese tactician lasted just 4 volatile months, leaving behind a fractured dressing room, a confused tactical system, and a fanbase on the brink of mutiny. Let's call it what it is. United are in shambles, both on and off the pitch. And Michael Carrick, a club legend with United DNA coursing through his veins, is now being handed the unenviable task of steering this broken ship through stormy waters, with zero preparation time and the Manchester Derby as his first assignment. Welcome back, Michael. Here's a grenade. Don't forget to pull the pin. Saturday's clash at Old Trafford against Manchester City will be nothing short of a bloodbath if Carrick can't spark a miracle. Pep Guardiola's side, currently sitting second in the league and chasing Arsenal neck and neck, are licking their lips. They smell blood. And right now, United are bleeding badly. This isn't just a derby. This is a reckoning. A team without shape, without identity, and, most damningly, without fight, is set to face the most ruthlessly coordinated machine English football has ever seen. If Carrick doesn't find a way to galvanize this squad immediately, we could see a repeat of the 6-1 humiliation of 2011 or worse. Let's not forget Carrick has managerial pedigree, but not elite-level experience. His brief caretaker spell after Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's departure in 2021 was competent but uninspiring. His time at Middlesbrough showed promise possession-based football, youth development, tactical flexibility, but this is the Premier League pressure cooker, and he's stepping into a mid-season with a broken squad, fractured egos, and no transfer window at his disposal. The decision to sack Ruben Amorim was not just necessary, it was merciful. What began as an exciting, progressive appointment quickly deteriorated into a tactical farce filled with mixed messages, strange selections, and a stubborn refusal to adapt. His Sporting CP success didn't translate. At United, he was outthought, outfought, and outclassed. Inside sources suggest Amorim lost the dressing room weeks ago, with senior players questioning his erratic training methods and communication breakdowns becoming more frequent. The final nail in the coffin was the 3-0 collapse at home to Aston Villa, where United looked like a team of strangers wearing the same kit. Carrick inherits a squad with no rhythm, no midfield chemistry, and a defense that's been gasping for air all season. He'll need to make big calls quickly. Does he bench underperforming stars like Casemiro and Fernandes? Can he reignite Marcus Rashford's fire? Will he give the raw but hungry Kobbie Mainoo more responsibility? And, crucially, can he get this team running again? Tactically speaking, Carrick is expected to bring back a more structured 4-2-3-1, with an emphasis on midfield control and transitional play, a departure from Amorim's failed 3-at-the-back experiments that left the flanks exposed and the heart of midfield barren. But tactics alone won't save United. This is about mentality. This is about pride. And right now, Old Trafford is a graveyard of ambition. Make no mistake, this is a desperate move from a board that's run out of answers. They've turned to Carrick not because he's the best option, but because he's the last man standing who still understands what this club is supposed to be about. He knows the badge. He's bled for it. But can he lead it? United's top 4 hopes are hanging by a thread. Their European ambitions are crumbling, and their reputation as a serious football institution is under siege. Carrick's appointment might provide a short-term mental lift, or it might expose just how deep the rot really goes. So here we are, Michael Carrick versus Manchester City, his first game back in the dugout. A club in disarray. A fan base beyond frustrated. A boardroom out of ideas. And a legendary former player now being asked to put out a fire with a water pistol. If Carrick succeeds, he'll be hailed as a savior. If he fails, he'll be the latest casualty in a war that's been raging since Ferguson left the building. One thing is certain: Saturday won't just be a football match. It will be a war for Manchester's soul, and Carrick is walking straight into the crossfire.